So today we're going to film a video where we discuss what we would be as racing drivers, which includes our helmet designs, race suits, team colors, racing numbers, and anything you could really think of. So let's get into it.
I think we should start with like what team we would drive for, and then just make it more personal each step we go. So what team would we be driving for if we had the chance to pick a team? First off, would we drive in Formula One or?
Now you're asking me a question.
That's the first question. Would we want to drive in Formula One, or would we want to drive in any other racing series?
I think I would be Formula One.
I think if I was able to choose within anything, I would love to drive rally.
I know,
which we don't really talk about, but
no,
I know I would love to drive in like a rally series or on a motorcycle, 2 wheels, MotoGP, anything like that. I can see
it in MotoGP, yeah.
So I think motorcycle or rally. I think rally would really suit me.
It would.
It would. And I don't know if in rally I would be the driver or like the second person sitting there, but I would love to do them too.
I love that. I think for me it would be either Formula One or DTM.
Yeah,
because with DTM it's a bit more like rough, but not as like rough as rally racing, but still a bit like you can just bump into each other without any consequences.
Yeah,
unless you bump into each other too hard, obviously, but like it's a bit more aggressive than Formula One. So yeah, either of those, I think.
I mean, I could see that.
And you with Kelly for Formula One.
Yeah. I just think I just love Formula One, and I think I'm just like, I feel like me loving like science and maths, I'd really like love understanding the car and how it works.
Yeah.
And like I feel like I'd be able to use that to my advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so too.
I think so. I think we all got very different personalities, and they would all fit in very different categories.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now knowing what racing series would we drive for, what teams would we drive for? I
mean, for me in rally, to be honest, I would love to drive for it. Don't really watch it, so I don't know really.
The best team.
I'll make my own team.
Good one.
In MotoGP next year there will be a new team, a Valentino Rossi team. I'm gonna try for that team.
I knew it.
There's no other possibility for me to drive for apart from the new Rossi team.
Yeah. So for me, for Formula One, I think I would go for Williams. I don't know. I'm not one to go for like the really big teams or like the really well known, like the out there teams. So I think Williams would fit me best.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to DTM, I think either ABT/Schaeffler or T3, because they're the only ones that had female racing drivers in the past. So I think I would go for either of those. Yeah.
For me, I think either McLaren or Williams. I think they're both such like iconic teams. Being British, of course, I think I'd just love to drive for them and like carry on the history of the team. And like they're both such like family vibes, which I love. So
yeah. I think Williams would suit you both very well, because of like Williams is known for supporting women a lot, and like they do got that like family vibe, and they're proving so much that it's a good team. I feel like they're a bit underrated at the moment.
Yeah, they are.
Especially when you see where they came from.
Yeah, exactly.
A couple of years ago.
Exactly. We all picked teams that would really fit us.
Yeah. And I'm starting to think, I don't really think that they got teams really.
No, I don't think they have like
it's like you got a duo, so you make your
like
own
individual
team.
Yeah.
I just need to find my partner, so hit me up. Preferably with a driver's license because I don't got one, but
I mean, I would say I can do it, but you've seen me in a car. I don't think I would be trusted to drive rally.
Nienke, this will be a story for the podcast. What I was gonna say, we're gonna record a podcast later.
Yeah,
listen to that one if you want to hear stories about Nienke's driving. Way she drives.
Oh yeah, I'm not that bad, but there are
no. I feel safe with her in a car, but
sometimes.
But on the other hand, I'm very good at reading a road book. Yeah. Yes, I've done it before. Don't come at me. And I'm a very good second driver.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'd be perfect for rally.
You would.
Shall we discuss team colors?
Yes.
As like a base to start the rest stuff from?
Yeah, because obviously if you go for like Formula 1 team, they're based like
they have a color. They got their colors.
Same with DTM.
Same with MotoGP.
So I think, based on the teams we picked, we can, like customize our helmets.
Yeah.
So I think we should go into helmet designs.
Yeah.
So who wants to go first with the helmet designs?
I mean, you got a pretty set design already. So
I was gonna say I have a pretty set design. Yeah. So my design would be a white helmet with on the top of the helmet a butterfly, because I've always associated butterflies with my grandma, and she passed away like years ago, 12 years ago, I think. So ever since that moment, I've butterflies have been my thing. So I would like to like have that in my helmet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have like 3 stripes on the side. Not really a reason for that, just 3 colors that I really like, that really fit me. It's like a light blue, a greenish color, and a pink. And then the helmet has like purple accents because of Girls in the Grid. And there's a Girls in the Grid logo on it, and it has my racing number on it, which if I had to pick a racing number, it would be 25. Because it's the day I was born, and yeah, it's always been my like lucky number, I think. And it would have my name, my initial, and my last name on it. And I think that would be my helmet, like pretty basic but pretty me, I'd say.
I mean, you still gotta put your sponsors on there.
Exactly. So you can't like put a full design on and just have no sponsors. So there's still room for sponsors in the helmet.
Hit us up.
But yeah, I think that would be the helmet that I would go for.
I like it. It looks good.
Thanks.
It really looks good.
I did put some time in creating it.
Yeah. Kelly and I didn't.
That's fine, That's fine. No worries.
I gotta say, I really like the color palette and the 3 stripes, and it looks like a helmet that could go into F1 or DTM.
Thanks. I think I'm going to switch my career to be a helmet designer.
Kelly, do you want to go next?
Sure. So I would have a purple helmet. Purple is my favorite color, so I think I'd go for a purple helmet. Either like a gradient, like so sort of like from dark to light, kind of like a fade, or like purple with like a marble effect. Like I don't know whether I'd like it like in like black, so it would look darker, or like a gold, like shiny, glittery. So I'd say either that. What else I would have on it? I would have a pink heart, a purple heart, and a black heart. 3 colors I love, and also each of them like represents something to me, whether it's like a family member or just something I love, like I have in my heart. So I would also have that on it, as well as race number. For my race number, I would pick number 12. I love even numbers. Don't ask me why, but I just love even numbers. And I was thinking, like, I want a number that's not like easy to remember. Like, so it's quite an iconic, like, I want something that's iconic, not so like just like 53 or something like that, something random. So I picked 12, and 12 is also like the 12th month, December, which is my birthday. So that's why I picked 12.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. So I think for my helmet, I mean, I want a pink helmet, a very specific pink, because my helmet now that I got for when I drive with my dad on a motorcycle, it's pink, and it's like the helmet I've always had. So I would love to just like continue the pink trend. And as far as design goes, I think one thing I would need on my helmet is like a cherry, because
for sure
I'm an aunt, and like my nephews call me Auntie Cherry, but then in Dutch, which is Kriekje, and like it means a lot to me, and it's like my nickname in my family. So that's why I would love to have like cherries somewhere in the design. And then I think as far as the rest goes, I wouldn't really have like things I would specifically want or need on it, apart from like the obvious, like my racing number and my name. But yeah, I think those would mean the most to me. And like, yeah. And then for my racing number, I love like numbers you can divide through 5, so like that ends on like a 5 or a 0. And I think I would choose like 20 or something, because in class I was always like number 20 in like the line because of my last name. So I think I would choose that.
Nice. I like it. You definitely have to have a cherry on there.
Yeah,
you have to.
I mean,
but honestly, I feel like simple is sometimes better.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially when you've got like the color of the car and like the race suit. You want something that like is simple, and it will like stand out, but then it also doesn't clash with everything else.
Yeah,
exactly.
And also like, if you would have a nickname, because we know a lot of people have nicknames in the sport, like you got Gimme, who's like Iceman in the sport, and like in MotoGP you got Rossi, who's the doctor, and in every sport you got people with a nickname. What would you guys' nickname be?
I knew you were gonna ask this.
That's tricky.
That's a really good question.
The thing is, I never like even had a nickname like growing up, really.
I had a nickname, but it was associated with my hair color, so I don't think that will have anything to do with like racing.
Well, I mean, I feel like most of the time nicknames don't really have to do anything with racing. Like,
no, but like
Iceman, how Honey Badger, like you can find the link in it, but
but like my nickname from when I was younger, it doesn't, I don't know, because for a long time I didn't even have that hair color anymore, because I dyed my hair brown. Because my nickname used to be like Golden Locks, but then in Dutch, which is Goudlokje. Because my hair color was always a bit like golden. So I think it would be something like that, because other than that, I cannot think of something.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I could think of for me is like something with like Auntie Cherry, or like Cherry something, or even in Dutch like Kriekje, something like that. Just because my family calls me that, but as far as everything else goes, I don't really have a nickname.
No, me neither.
I feel like for me, I would like if I was driving, I'd just like my fans to come up with something. Like as in like Supermax, you know what I mean? Like just from the personality and like driving, things like that. Like I prefer someone else to make the nickname, because then it's a bit more like
personalized.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I get what you mean.
Ooh, teammates.
Ooh,
That's
teammates.
a good one.
That's a good one. Yes. So if you could pick a teammate, what teammate would you pick?
I thought for a while about this. Because
Max.
I feel like there's actually. Because there's like a lot of good people in Formula One, like everyone's so talented, and I was just thinking about it for so long, but I came to the decision that I think Charles would be a great teammate.
I knew you were
I feel like he's the perfect balance of like competitive and like someone who can really push you to be your best, but also like have a laugh off track and just be like good friends, you know.
I get that.
So that's why I chose Charles.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, yeah.
So, I don't know for me.
No. I mean, in Formula One, I think in Formula One I would go with Mick Schumacher. Because you know, he's really chill. He's really like just a really genuine nice guy, and I think he can push you to the limit as well, without being like really out there or hectic or anything. You can still have a laugh with him. So I think I would go for Mick as a teammate in Formula One.
And in DTM, because you said two things.
I know. I've thought about this. In DTM, I think for like when it comes to current drivers, I would go for either Maximilian Guts or Sophia Flörsch.
Yeah, I can see Maximilian.
Because Maximilian, he's just an amazing driver. He can teach you a lot. But then Sophia can also teach you a lot because she's done so many different things in such a short period of time already. And she's just, you know, pushing herself to the limit every single race. But then again, she's such a nice person. She's genuine. She's kind. You can have a laugh with her.
Yeah.
So it would be either one of those.
Yeah. I think for me, MotoGP, I mean, what are you laughing at?
Because I think I know what you're going to say.
What?
I'm not gonna, you know how bad I am in pronouncing those names, so I'm not going to pronounce the names.
No, please try.
No, I'm going to let you continue.
Okay. I was thinking I'd either want Pecco Bagnaia. He's like...
I knew that was going to be the one. Please.
Because like he's a very preserved driver. He doesn't like to do the interviews very much. He's like very on the back, on the low key, but he's also a very good driver, and I think he could like teach you a lot without being like wanting to be the center of attention in a way. So like but on the other hand, I also think like Fabio Quartararo would be real fun because he's also, I mean, they're both fighting for a championship right now, but he's more like the fun guy. Like you would have a laugh with him. So I think either one of those. And for Raleigh, I don't know. It would be somebody in my personal life, or like personal racing life, if I would ever do that. But because like you need to have a bond with them, and you need to like really understand each other, and like
communication is key in rally. So
and like you want a good bond with them, and you want to laugh with them outside of the track because you spend so much time together. But on the other hand, you also need to know each other in and out, that you understand what the other one is saying, or you'll drive the wrong way and you'll lose.
I totally get that. So this was our video. Let us know in the comments down below what you would be as a racer, racing number, team, if you could pick one, teammate, the whole package, let us know in the comments. And then we hope to see you again next week. Make sure you follow our social medias. It's all linked in the description box. And then we'll see you again next week.